You see, when it comes to Regina Daniels' mother and Nwoko'S, I want to first of all talk about the mother of Regina Daniels before I will go to Nwoko'S and then talk about Regina Daniels. I am not going to be surprised if tomorrow we see Regina Daniels and Nwoko'S back together. Do you know why? The type of expensive lifestyle the man has shown Regina Daniels is very heavy. It is good as a woman never to marry a man that even your kinsmen dare not talk to. It is the wrongest decision ever to marry a man that your kinsmen cannot talk to. There are rich men who respect their wives, and there are also poor men who disrespect their wife. Where there are poor men that disrespect their wife, there are also poor men that values their wife, and there are rich men that also values their wife. And there are rich men who honestly have strong respect for their in-laws, the place they marry from. They respect the kinsmen and everybody there because they know the way they love their wives. You see, the first thing the mother of Regina Daniels did that made me feel so terrible as a mother is that Regina Daniels was not even up to 18 before they started proposing marriage to her. They only wanted Regina Daniels to hit 18 for the public view. But inwardly, like inside the house, Reggie, when she was just 17, the mother was already preparing her for a very older man. So if you watch, Regina Daniels, as in, became 18. The April, the next year she got married. That's to tell you that Regina was already preparing for marriage while she was 17 years old. Marrying a man who is even older than her father. And this man came with so many ulterior motives. And that's the reason why I am not happy with the mother of Regina Daniels. Yes, I will say my mind. Regina Daniels and Rita Daniels, they had the fame, but the mother was so into money. She wanted money. She wanted her daughter to have, according as Nigerian people will say, I want my child to have a better life. Whereas there is this better life your child has without you knowing. The fame. Nwoko'S, nobody knows about Nwoko'S before. It was when the mother of Regina Daniels allowed her child to marry this man that people started hearing. Many people really doesn't really know about Nwoko'S that much. It's only few people, but the moment he got married to Regina Daniels, the man became famous. And guess what? The mother of Regina Daniels and Regina Daniels, they have a very special thing that Ned doesn't have. But because the mother wanted money, she allowed her child to marry this man. And the man used money to convince them and to get that same popularity the mother of Regina Daniels and Regina Daniels have. After getting this popularity, something happened. Just listen to me. The man started fighting to become a Senate. And when he started with the campaign of becoming a Senate, guess who he puts in the front line? The mother of Regina Daniels and Regina Daniels. Why? Because they are the ones in the forefront. They are the ones that has this what they call it, the power. They are famous. People in Anyocha, people all over Nigeria, they will want to see Regina Daniels. Because of that, they will vote. They will help him. So Regina Daniels was 247 with Ned Nwoko during the campaign, his campaign of becoming a senator. The man had the money at that time, but he doesn't have power that time. So he used Regina Daniels and the mother to acquire the power. And when he became the Senate, that was when everything started from. Now, the persons that made him up there, they are paying for the consequences now. Be stingy with your beautiful children if you are a mother. Don't allow money blindfold you to allow your child, your young child, marry her ancestors, or because you want money. Now, let me go to the areas of Sir Ned Nwoko before I will move to Regina Daniels. Because if we say we want to be dragging Regina Daniels, which means you are promoting domestic violence. I am against domestic violence. I don't promote it, no matter who that person is. One of the major reasons so many persons that are involved or that are victim of domestic violence don't come out to speak is because of societal pressure, because of what people will say. They will not come out. And guess what? Their oppressor will use that even against them and say, come out now, they go laugh you. You understand? Come out now, people will laugh at you. So that need to stop. When it comes to, especially in Nigerian community, that needs to stop. When you see a man like this, a city senator, bossing the woman that even fought for him to get into that power, we should not promote it. We should not applaud him. Remember, without Regina Daniels, nobody knows about Ned Nwoko. If you know about Ned Nwoko, I beg now for your bedroom and for your community. Nobody knows him on the media. The moment Regina Daniels, the mother allowed her daughter to marry a man that is even older than her father, we started hearing about Ned Nwoko. Ned Nwoko utilized his money to get publicity, to become famous from Regina Daniels and the mother. He utilized his money to use Regina Daniels and the mother to get into power. Now he is a sitting senator. He doesn't like when somebody talks about him. To the extent he now had to go to the parliament, telling them to put on some laws. He was even saying that they should put laws where all bloggers, they will own office where they will know them, so he can go there and oppress them. So whenever he does anything that is not correct, he will just, when you say it, he will come to your office and then use that power that was given to him by Regina Daniels and the mother and the community that voted for him and the people against you. Be stingy with your daughters. Don't allow opportunists to come and use your children, use your fame, and then they will later use it against you and the people. That is the exact thing that is happening now to Regina Daniels. At the initial time when Ned Nwoko'S vote, when he came out and said he wanted to become senator, he was always putting Regina Daniels at the front line. Regina Daniels was always at the front. She was at the forefront. She and her mother. The man used his money, his influence, his money to influence the mother and the daughter. Hey, very bad. Imagine this. The man used the fame of Regina Daniels and the mother to gain power. Now he is using the power against them. Be stingy with your child as a woman. Watch your child. And make her like obodo children. You cannot force them to go marry nonsense. They go report you. You will go prison. Why didn't Ned Nwoko marry in London? He was a lawyer in London. Why not go marry for London? Why didn't he stay in London and marry just one wife, Mosi? Cannot try it now. Now the man has used them to gather all the power. Imagine a lawmaker, a sitting senator, bringing thugs to go and attack the in-law and the wife after using them to acquire power. When you say all this now, Ned Nwoko go, they look for you, they go, they find you, they go. Where the person they? Who said that thing? This is what he wanted. The man is power hungry. And he used Regina Daniels and the mother to get that power. And now he's using it against them. Now, back to Regina Daniels. I will not be surprised if you go back to Ned Nwoko tomorrow, because the expensive life is shown to you. That lavishing lifestyle, you are so used to it. You cannot afford to go act a movie and make just small money. Like, the way he pump money to you, you cannot afford not to be that senator's wife that, because you will say, I work hard for this. I was there. I campaigned for him. I helped him. My fame made him who he is today. I know that. But think about yourself. I am not going to judge you, because you see all these oppressor, they know how to use that against their victims. So it is good for every woman out there not to laugh at Regina Daniels. Instead, speak against the oppressor. Tell the oppressor what they did is wrong. Because so many oppressors are out there. They are watching. And that is how they will go to their wife and tell them, you see what Ned Nwoko did to Regina Daniels, I will do the worst to you. And people will support me. The mother, the man, they did not allow Regina Daniels to live her prime. A girl just in her 17 years. Now don't they carry older man, they give her a marry because of say you go get money. She did not live that baby girl lifestyle. She was just, teenage adult, or how you guys say it, when Ned Nwoko started to marry him. So what did you expect? You want her to be acting like Ned Nwoko, who is older than her father? I don't understand. Now, wow. Truth is, we should not go after Regina Daniels. People should encourage her, because she's the victim here. People will say, but the mama not force him now. Who tell you? There are some ways you force your child without the child knowing that you force her. You go pet them. Now force they force and so. Now force they force and so. Before you know, the pikin go fall put. The pikin go even dey feel say na the good thing that you do, because you pet. You know gbas. You understand? For many of you that is saying that Regina Daniels, they did not force her, she should enjoy the life now in Lamborghini, cry Lamborghini, and all of those things. No. Don't support this thing. Don't support domestic violence. I don't support domestic violence. I speak against anything that has to do with violence. Okay? Thanks for watching Patience Blogs. Bye, people.